Hi, this is Travis with POS Guys. Today we're looking at barcodes and can you improve a 1D barcode. 2D barcodes have become very popular because they're omnidirectional, so when you scan you don't have to line it up perfectly. You can scan it from any angle and it's just much more productive. You spend less time aiming and more time scanning. So if you look at a barcode, it is just a series of lines that are very thickness and then the gap. So what it's reading is a thin line, a thick gap, a thick line, a thick gap, and so on. And that's how it determines what is the information on the barcode. Generally people think of barcodes as lines, but what it really is to a barcode scanner is dots. It's only reading a very small horizontal line. So what it actually is dots rather than lines. So they extended out the lines to give you more margin for error. Instead of having to go perfectly on that line, you can go up and down a little more. It adds more accuracy. Theoretically, what you could do to make an easier to read barcode scanner from all angles is, instead of just going with straight lines, is you could curve it. So if you curve it up 90 degrees, now when your barcode scanner reads it, you could read this way or you could read that way, which would be like that. So you kind of have you can read the barcode scanner, read that way, I can read that way. If you spin it 360 degrees, you get a circle with a perfectly spherical barcode. You then get 2D omnidirectional scanning capabilities. Here we have an LI228 1D barcode scanner, so it's just a single line. On a 90-degree barcode, it gets the one barcode and it gets the other barcode. When you're off, even with the turned barcode at off angles, it still struggles a little bit. Here we took the same barcode, information on here is the same information here, and we spun it 360 degrees. Now we have omnidirectional scanning with a single dimensional scanner. Again, the same barcode, we just shrunk it down a little bit, and we shrunk it down even more. So this is about the size of your standard UPC label on a product. And this is your standard retail 1D barcode scanner. Much more effective barcode scanning without having to have an expensive 2D scanner. So it's just another possibility for barcodes out there. So the circular barcode seems perfect, right? Why don't they replace linear barcodes with circular barcodes? The reason is printing. When you print, a printer prints like a barcode reads. It does single dots going across. So when you need solid lines at certain angles, it has to print dots and more dots and more dots to give the illusion of being a circle. It doesn't actually drag a pen all the way around. If you don't have a high enough dot per inch printer, then instead of a nice solid line, you're going to get jagged lines and it wouldn't be as easy to read. A high DPI printer, a good thermal transfer printer with really high DPI would produce really nice barcodes, be easy to read. 2D barcode scanners are also coming down in price. So at some point it's going to be cheaper to have a better scanner and cheaper barcodes than to print better barcodes and have a cheaper scanner. If you like this video, please like it or leave a comment if you have anything you'd like to say about it. For more information on barcode scanners, printing barcodes, buying barcodes, please visit us at www.POSGuys.com.